Okay, hello, welcome to day 59 of creating this PHP Web Framework series. And over the past few videos, we were working on the database backup stuff. That's all done now. We are gonna be starting a new task. So let's see what we got. We got setup file. So some sort. Oh, did I just zoom in somehow? That was weird. Okay, so file to configure the configurations and any other general global properties. May have to be an admin user to access the page, most likely you would be. Testing API functionality, okay. FAQ creator, payment services, create boilerplate version. Theme class, have a specific class for loading in theme instead of using includes and requires. Integrate Sentry IO for error exception handling. I'll actually put that next to the testing API. Theme class, yeah, so we looked at the CMS. Now got any information there. It's W3 validator built in. Wireframing. Ignore that, obviously. Pen testing, that's a joke between me and a friend. So I'll leave that there, but that's just a joke. Coding standards for the framework. I think gonna look at what is the most important one of these going forward in terms of where I think the framework should be going, because the framework, if we look at it now, it has a whole heap of functionality. It's got routing in there, it's got blogs, comments, it's got ability to pass PHP CSS file, which a lot of frameworks don't have. It's a very niche feature, but it's a cool feature to have. It's got an extensive database functionality. It's got email functionality, hashing, forum functionality, which borrows some of the commenting functionality. It's got notification. It's got Google reCAPTCHA. It's got sessions, users, time conversion. It's really cool features. It's got validation class, which is epic as well. So, and it's very, very lightweight. So going forward, because now there's more than enough functionality for you to create pretty much any website. So I think the next thing will be CMS. Well, mustache keeps getting my lip slightly. So CMS. It's going to be a simple CMS, there's no doubt about that. What I'm actually going to do is just Google CMS. So obviously we've got WordPress as being one of the biggest ones. But what else is there? Like, what's the exact definition of one? Because I've got an idea of the definition, but I want to see the exact definition. So a computer application that supports the creation and modification of digital content is often used to support multiple users working in a collaborative environment. Web-based publishing, indexing, search, retrieval. Common features: SEO friendly URLs. Okay, yeah, okay, that'll be quite cool. Integrated and online help, modularity and extensibility, user and group functionality, templating, support for change in design, install and upgrade wizards, integrated audit logs, compliancy with various accessibility frameworks and standards such as Wide Area. Never heard of this before. That's what this is. Web Accessibility Initiative, accessible rich Internet application is a technical specification published by the World Wide Web Consortium that specifies how to increase the accessibility of web pages. So it's to do with the accessibility. Cool stuff. Advantages: reduced need to code from scratch, ability to create a unified look and feel, version control, edit permission management. Disadvantages: limited or no ability to create functionality not envisioned in the CMS. We don't want that. Increased need for special expertise and training for content authors. We want to try and keep it as simple as possible. So, what I really want the CMS to be, for now, is essentially a way to easily create a view, because the process of creating a new page is you create a folder if you want a folder. Let's just say you're creating one in, I don't know, the home section, so the general section. So in here, let's say you're creating one for, doesn't really matter, let's say test page. That you once you've created it, you're not done. You need to go to the controller and go to the home controller and then create a method within the home controller class that directs the user via routing to that particular file. There's a little bit of extra work if you are passing in any get parameters like so, and if that is the case, then you need to create a model. So in this case, you'll be creating the activate.php, which just does, well, this. So what I really want to do is essentially simplify this process, so it can literally just be a few clicks and you can actually see what is going on, what has already been created. And what else was there? There was something else I think I wanted as well. You know, at the start, obviously we'll add more stuff at a later date. And I think maybe some of the configs, so if you go to core configs, I think some of this stuff should be, like, for example, website config. I think some of this should be within pardon me, should be, if not editable, at least accessible so you can see it, and then you could change it in the config. So that's some of the stuff that we want. And when we type in simple CMS PHP, it doesn't matter what language it is because we're not using one, we just want to see what they're like. And I think once we start implementing, and definitely once we've implemented a CMS, I think calling it PHP Web Framework will no longer be valid, simply because we've used front end, but it's mainly just been to test the back end aspect. But now we're going to be having a lot of front end to manipulate the back end. Just give me a second. Build a CMS in an afternoon with PHP and MySQL. So, front end, the homepage, this is most 5 recent articles. Because a lot of the time, CMS is used for, what's it called? What is that thing called? Blogs. I know it's used for the stuff as well, but a lot of times it's used for that sort of layout in terms of your project. We don't necessarily want that. So yeah, there are some cool CMSs. I will create one from scratch. Okay, so first things first, let's have a look at the project structure, what we got. Let's close some of these down. So the first thing, we got CMS checklist. tasks, create a simple view, create view with edit a simple view, create a view with underscore get variables, edit a view which has get variables, okay. Ooh, select emoji. Search for emoji. I'll just do smiley face. And thin piss. So let's get rid of that. So create a simple view. That should be the first thing. And I think it should realistically reside within the views. It should be a view in itself. And it should be in... Should it be in admin? It sort of is an admin feature. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it within the admin feature because it's a simple CMS functionality. So if I type in, we got backup. What else could we have? We have backup, we have admin. I'm gonna create a index.php file here. So in the controllers, if I go to admin, this will be put here now so you can still access the backup page, and this will now be changed to index. Go to index, type in something random, go to admin, it types in there, go to backup, it downloads the file. Something interesting. Am I an admin? Can't remember. So I am an admin. Else this should be an exit realistically. Why is there nothing on this page that's showing? Probably if I were to get rid of all of that. No, it's not showing for some reason. So what about it? This is going to try and confirm. Change password. That one works. Admin. Index works. Backup. It just simply downloads the file. Let me have a look, see if it's the right one. Yeah, it's got the right data in there. want to figure this out before I move on. So admin, if we'll comment this out. What happens if I do something like this instead? So this should theoretically just, when going to backup, just take us to the home page. Admin line 14. Okay. Okay. Why does it, after it's downloaded, redirect? So if I were to get rid of this, something about it's making it redirect. I want to know what it is. Okay, so if I just do backup instead. So if I go back to admin, backup, that goes here. So if I just get rid of backup now. And if I go to backup, okay. Something download backup, DB. What does the PHP flush method do again? Because of these headers, it messes it up. So I guess we would just have a. Okay, that's fine. That once we actually implement this into like a function or something, it won't be a problem. It's just in this raw form that it is now. It seems like a problem. That shouldn't be an issue. Let me get rid of all of that. Oh. Okay, we're gonna have an index page, yeah. And this is going to be reliant on libs to include. This will be reliant on having Bootstrap and having MDM. Reason I say them two, Bootstrap for mainly the grid system and this overall structure, and MDL for, not MDL, material. Yeah, material for the sidebar, because Bootstrap doesn't actually have a built-in sidebar system, which I find kind of strange. At least I've never been able to find one. I've always had to use external stuff. So if you know of one, let me know. I really appreciate it. So drawers. So here we go. What we got? So we got this drawer, persistent drawer. Yeah, something like this is fine. Persistent drawer is the one I'm looking at. So realistically, as we would only want this for this section, what I'm gonna do is, let's see if I whack it here. Definitely know what we want. Yeah, it was the persistent draw that I wanted. Go back, refresh. Why does that not show anything? I want to see something. So if I were to, let's say, put down the header instead, go back to the index file, and instead, if I were to go to the example, so if I were to inspect it, So what would happen if I were to copy element, paste that here, and if I were to copy this element as well? Okay, that didn't quite work out how I had expected. So now the question is, what part of this is preventing it from working? So go to that, go to that, go to that. This isn't preventing it from working, it just doesn't look as good, so let's get rid of that. So no prevention of it from working. Okay, there was something there then. What is this? Still no prevention of it from working. Still okay. Okay, that from web CSS.js, still okay. Okay, so I'm going to grab this as well, copy element. And refresh. Okay, that draw doesn't seem to be working, so let's go back to it. Is there some JavaScript as well that we're missing? That is more than possible. We'll get rid of that. Okay, I'm actually going to end the video here, and I will look at getting that draw thing working, or I'm actually just doing next video. Have a look at it. Again, it's all still part of the framework. We're going to need a new name instead of PHP Web Framework, Ultimate Framework, because it's going to have CMS now. So, and we're doing more front-end related stuff. So yeah, that's it for day 59. If you have any questions, feel free to post them on our educational platform, sonarlearning.co.uk. There'll be a link in the description alongside our Facebook, Google+, Twitter, and the GitHub link. And as usual, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up or thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, leave us a comment, and I will see you in the next video.